When Doug Knutson got to college, he realized just how broke he was. He saw a job posting for the Luther College Photo Bureau, and he worked there all 4 years as a student photographer. Building on a skill he had developed in his youth as a scout, his job was to take photos for Chips, the college newspaper, the yearbook, and some college marketing materials. Doug also got assigned to photograph Luther events, including the 1984 visit by civil rights activist and writer James Baldwin. During that visit, he watched with fascination as veteran Des Moines Register photographer Harry Baumert took a portrait of Mr. Baldwin, not a snapshot. Through observing Mr. Baumert's work, Doug realized a living can be made doing portraiture beyond senior pictures and wedding photos. This spark led to pursuing his vocation, photography and specifically portraiture, as his career. After graduation, Doug moved back to the Twin Cities and began working as a photo assistant to commercial photographers. With encouragement from photographer James Schneff in the 1990s, he went to New York to show his portfolio each fall. For 8 years, Doug met with 30 to 40 magazine photo editors. Publications like Businessweek, Forbes, Time, Sports Illustrated, and Fortune became regular clients. As Doug was honing his craft, he was able to study with documentary photographer Mary Ellen Mark, magazine portrait photographer Arnold Newman, and later take a portrait of a photographer whose work greatly influenced him, Gordon Parks. Doug is perhaps best known for his black and white portraits of Nobel Peace Prize laureates. As a storyteller, he speaks not with words, but through the camera. These portraits, and many others from his vast portfolio, are a way to celebrate changemakers in the world, to use the intimacy of the portrait, to capture the power of heroic people doing the work of repairing the world. As one friend noted, Doug is known for his quiet, disarming manner, and he's skilled at putting people at ease in front of the camera to draw out the essence of who they are. Permanent displays of his work can be found at the University of Minnesota Humphrey School of Public Affairs, Westminster Presbyterian Church, and Minneapolis Community and Technical College. Throughout his career, Doug has actively volunteered his time as a photographer to many of his favorite causes, including Highland Friendship Club for Differently Abled Adults, Three Rivers Park District, and North Star Council Boy Scouts. In 2022, he was honored by Art Buddies, a weekly after-school program in Minneapolis, with an inaugural Golden Krolik Award in recognition of more than 25 years as a volunteer photographer. Doug has also been a longtime volunteer and board member for Many Point Scout Camp Staff Alumni Association and an adult leader for his nephew's scout troop. For serving with distinction through a creative lens, Luther College proudly presents Doug Knutson with a Distinguished Service Award.